If I told you that the world's largest coffee empire was built, not from money, not from luck, but from the tears of a 7-year-old boy watching his father break in front of him, would you believe it? Howard Schultz was born in a housing project in Brooklyn, a place where dreams were often crushed before they were even formed. His family survived on the small income his father earned, a man who worked any job he could find: truck driver, delivery worker, repairman, all with the same reality: no insurance, no benefits, no dignity. When Howard was 7 years old, everything changed. One freezing winter day, his father slipped during work, broke his leg, and lost the ability to continue earning wages. No support, no insurance, no help. The family collapsed into desperation. Howard stood in the hospital watching his father lie helpless and watching his mother cry, not because of the pain, but because she didn't know how they would survive tomorrow. That moment burned itself into the young boy's mind. One day, if I ever become successful, I will build a company where people are treated like human beings. As he grew up, Howard ran from poverty in the only way he could: through sports. Football became his escape. A scholarship took him to college, and determination made him the first person in his family to ever receive a real education. After graduating, Howard found a job at a company selling coffee machines. And that ordinary job led him to destiny. A small store in Seattle, Starbucks, kept ordering unusually large amounts of coffee machines. Curious, Howard flew to meet them. And the moment he stepped inside that store, he felt something different. It wasn't the beans, it wasn't the machines, it wasn't the business, it was passion. Passion in the way the founders talked about coffee. Passion carried in the aroma filling the room. Passion so strong Howard felt a spark run through him. He asked to work for Starbucks and was rejected. But he persisted until they finally agreed to take him in. Not long after, a business trip to Italy changed everything. In Milan, Howard saw how Italians treated coffee not as a beverage, but as a way of living. Standing at the bar, talking, connecting, enjoying the moment. And he asked himself, why doesn't America have this? Why can't coffee be an experience, a moment of belonging? Howard brought the idea home, but Starbucks rejected it. They wanted to sell beans, not open cafes. So Howard left the company to pursue the vision he believed in. He opened his own cafe brand, Il Giornale. But before that, he had to raise funding. He was rejected more than 200 times. Coffee for $2? No one will buy it. Americans don't drink cappuccino. Your idea is pointless, but Howard was used to rejection. He kept going. Eventually, he raised $1.6 million and launched Il Giornale. It succeeded immediately. Then came the golden moment. The founders of Starbucks decided to sell the entire company. Howard knew it was destiny, but he didn't have enough money. Again, he fought to raise funds, this time with a crystal clear vision. Finally, he bought Starbucks for $3.8 million, and from that moment forward, he rebuilt Starbucks according to his dream. Starbucks wasn't just about selling coffee. Starbucks sold experience, sold connection, sold a third place, another place between home and work, a place where people belong. Howard also became the first in America to give part-time employees health insurance and company stock, because he had never forgotten his father, the hardworking man abandoned by the system. Under Howard's leadership, Starbucks grew from 11 stores to over 30,000 stores worldwide. But no journey is smooth. In 2008, Starbucks fell into crisis. Howard, who had stepped down as CEO, was forced to return. His first move shocked the entire country. He closed all 7,500 stores for one night to retrain baristas on how to make espresso properly. Investors were furious, the media mocked him. But Howard knew, if Starbucks lost its soul, everything would collapse. And once again, he saved Starbucks. Howard Schultz, the boy who grew up in poverty, built the world's largest coffee empire with belief, heart, and a promise to his father. He once said, "We are not in the coffee business. We are in the people business. We serve people, and we just happen to sell coffee." That is Starbucks, that is Howard Schultz. A story about seeing something great inside a small cup of coffee.